Oh, hello. Here we are. Tonight I am joined by none other than Andy Kemper. Look at him. He looks like he is in the
Kemper?
control center. What?
It's just Kemp. You don't need to pronounce the E. Come on.
He's got an E on the end, so in German it's Kemper. All right.
I'm actually sat next to my bike. Just not riding it. How about
It
that?
looks like a very small bike from where I'm sat.
It is. Good old GoPro for me.
So yeah, anyone who's logged in, then we are watching live from Chase to the Underground, the Coalition Chase Race. Hey, look, I even have a fancy graphic to tell everyone about that. Ta-da! Chase to the Underground,
very nice.
every Friday, 8 p.m. CET. We're currently in with the Ds who have already set off on this race. Who are we currently watching? Mr. Colden here, just slightly off of the back of the group. The D's a sizable group here. They're about 20, 25 riders. So they have a decent chance. This week, actually, I've reduced some of the gaps between the teams to try and make it as close as possible. By my estimations, every team should finish at more or less the exact same time. But we'll see how that actually works out. It's a relatively flat course that we're on today. So there shouldn't be too many people getting dropped. There you go. Louisa is saying we are fast. So we're going to be watching, trying to jump between the different groups, trying to see if there is a big difference between the riders there, and trying to predict who is going to win. Andy, do you already have an idea? Have you already got a estimation of who you think could win tonight?
I don't know. Where have we been for the last few? It's been the case of the A's haven't quite caught, have they? But the B's have come through, so I think it's going to be close. You know, with your little adjustments.
Yeah, you've got to make a call.
Got to make a call. Oh, what's our group sizing like? A's, there's only 9 at the moment sat in the pen. We've still got a few minutes there, so they might be warming up. But I reckon the B's are probably your stronger bet between them. What about you? What are you going for?
Well, the A's have really suffered the last 2 weeks where they had a slightly longer gap. I think that if their group's big enough, they'll be out to try and get revenge. But if they catch the B's, there's going to be plenty of B's who'll be maybe a little bit fresher and could pinch it at the end. We've just seen, here we go. Rickson, is that Ricardo?
That's Ricardo, yeah.
His bet is on the B's today. So it will be interesting to see if that prediction comes through. If you do want to make
gamble.
If you do want to make a prediction, just stick it in the chat, no matter where you are coming from, and we will highlight the best comments, or literally any comment we will receive.
Oh, there's Mateus straight in there.
Straight in there. So yeah, of course the B's. Andreas is leading us. We shall see.
So we've got Aaron and Kel over in the A's, and they're pretty fired up. So
all right, let's just see if we can hop
Lena,
over to one of the other groups. My listing of favorites to try and make my life easier, jumping between groups. Oh, the B's are still in. Who do we know who's from a
See, I've really not set my companion up for. I'm just see the guys I'm following, but it's only the nearest people to me. So
right,
that's not very handy.
All right, I'm going to jump back with the.
We'll go by your screen. I think it's better.
Oh, because they're in the D, so it won't let me go. There you go. Oh, now we're just watching people not moving around. So the A's are still in the pen. Can I find anyone who's currently riding?
You lost them all.
If you can't tell, I'm still trying to figure out the peculiarities of the broadcast tool. I also will be checking on Zwift Power because there will be live gaps and calculations between everybody who's out there.
Do we not have a leaderboard on the actual event then? In Zwift, they can't see as people are closing in now.
We do, but I've got it hidden at the moment.
Oh, right.
Oh, wait a minute. I just realised whilst we're there, I'm going to let you talk. So fill this time with some words whilst I edit the race on Zwift Power so that we get the live gaps between the groups. Go.
Okay. Right. Good evening. Well, I'm trying to find back to where we're watching. Right, so we're watching the D's currently. With Egan pushing on well. Oh, we've got Alex Martin jumping in. He's in. He reckons the D's are going to go through today. They're ploughing on well. Currently at a nice, just sub 200 watts, pushing through. Nice calm heart rate there for Egan. But I don't know. I reckon the C's must be out on course by now, I'd have thought. We're still waiting on the A's. Where are we moving? And B's are still sat fast, it looks like. What do you reckon? Going to be lots of potatoes going, I reckon. And if you're not familiar with the good old floor potato analogy, it is that of once you've pushed hard enough, or that hard, you end up in a nice little heap on the floor, like the apple of the earth, as they say. And that is your potato. So we'll hopefully see plenty of that today, especially from the guys chasing from behind. But I imagine those out front will be pushing on hard.
Damn, you're good. Look at that.
I'm here.
Filled the time there perfectly.
What can I say? You know. Ooh.
Wow, you're a natural.
Well, thank you very much.
I might even get you to do this every week. I might even just hand over and get you to just do this whilst I put my feet up.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, it's helpful when you can talk to someone, not just yourself.
True.
Shall I join in on... Are we in a Discord chat channel for this as well? Or is that going to blow the computer up?
Are we... What, for the audio? I haven't got audio from Discord. No.
I suppose... No, there...
Listen, I'm going to do this the old school way. I'm still with the D's. I don't know if I can actually jump to the C's from this point. So anyway.
I think the B's have gone now. Yeah. B's are out en route. Oh, I suppose I can jump on them that way. Oh, it's a little bit of a faff. So the B's are out en route. The C's are out there. And the D's have already split up a little bit, I think, from the looks of it.
They're going pretty well. I think the D's...
Oh, yeah, fantastic. You're always going to get quite a variety in pure watts, I think, with
A's are still sat
D's
there.
and C's. Yeah, A's are sat still. The D's might... Well, I don't know what the route is for this.
Farmland loop.
Oh, so the D's might lap the A's before they've even started soon.
Well, at the moment, I mean, it's...
Oh, no, they're about to kick off.
The calculation on Zwift Power currently has the B's to win it, which will be interesting. So the B's have just set off.
The A's have now just set off.
All right.
Oh, so Zwift Power's a little bit behind, is it?
Yeah, it will take a little bit of time for them to come up with all the info. Now we can just jump in. Here are the A's donning the Canyon Coalition pink kit.
The kit that everyone wants.
Everyone wants this kit.
There's the chase to the underground.
So... How many people have we got in this group here then?
So in the A's, is that what you've got up? I don't currently have you open. There were about... Oh, is that 16 that says on your side, doesn't it? I can't even view that now. It's only a small, nice little bunch though, isn't it? A good 10 at least. Andreas controlling his group out there, it looks like.
Yeah. By the way, how loud, for those watchers, how loud is the sound coming from the game? compared to our voices. If you can just let us know in the chat, it's coming through in the monitor quite loud. Interestingly, yeah, it's not a massive group in the A's, so it's going to be very interesting just to see.
I think they're going to be keen to push on hard, though, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. So they have a good chance, definitely a good chance of catching the bees. If they work together, they have a very good chance.
So it looks like currently, looking at the Zwift power, the C's are currently 3 minutes, just over 3 minutes behind the D's. B's are 7 minutes back. And the A's are 9 minutes 40 back. So they're already creeping. I think there's a bit of a split in the A's already. I think Aaron's trying to get in amongst them, control them down. Currently chucking out over 5 watts per K, so he's clearly trying to wind them in.
Yeah, it's always a tough job to get your group to basically work together, to be cohesive. Everybody starts off, everybody wants to win. I can see in the comments, nice blob A's. Yeah, they're doing all right. Polmeyer is just popped off the front by the looks of things. He's keen to drive on.
He's a strong boy, he is. He's got some big pure watts through him. He's the guy I like to sprint against. I've been racing with him through the last season in Insomnia even. And yeah, he's fun to sprint against. Give you that. He'll blow your legs up.
Right. Well, hopefully he doesn't blow the legs off of his teammates here. They have got to work together through this. Let's just jump in and find some of the other groups. Back with the D's. Still looking pretty good.
So you've got 12 Ds.
Let's phone us back to the
But
A's.
9 of them together in your front group at the moment, with 2 have stuck together about 30 seconds back. Just nicely cruising.
Right. Well, currently it doesn't want me to follow.
Oh.
Now it's thrown me back to the A's. Right, we're just going to watch the A's for a second. Let me just check. Has anybody chucked anything in the chat to say how the audio is? No game sound.
No game sound.
I only hear you guys. That's probably just as well.
That's all you want to hear is us, you know.
Yeah, you don't really want to be hearing the game sound, to be honest. I don't want to be hearing the game sound. I wish I had turned it off.
I can only hear the insects in the background from mine playing, which I'm just looking at myself still, so I don't even know what the point of that is. Let me go to someone.
Oh, actually, I know what I could do. Surely I go swift as you follow. That will be the easiest way to jump between the riders.
But then you've got to click on them and then hope it doesn't always allow you to fan view them, which is a slight nuisance. Right, I'm on.
For some reason, it only lets me see the A's and the D's.
I can only see the A's. Once you're near, no, you can only see the people you're near to, which is slightly annoying, doesn't it?
I think they've got to be within possibly just the way the pens were set up, that I can only see D's and A's. And
if you go to the map, go to the main map on the companion, and then you can see the whole map, and then just select on the different groups. Click on a person. I've clicked on Elise for now. Let's give her a ride on, as we should, and fan view. Boom. There we are.
Well, yeah, this is a lesson. Bosh, there we are. Well done.
And if you are watching, make sure you get out there, give some ride-ons. You know, that's what we want. Lots of ride-ons for our riders.
Yeah,
and find your favourite group and only give them a ride-on, you know. Who are you voting for?
I mean, pick who you think is going to win and give them all of the ride-ons. You know, pick a favorite. Pretend you got a horse race.
Let's put the bets down.
Put the bets down on the GGs.
10 guineas.
10 guineas. How much is a guinea? You should know this.
It's not far off £1, I think.
Is it?
£1 British, I think. Oh, let me do some research, and I will get back to you.
Okay. Just so you know, just hopping onto Zwift Power to look at the the gaps, it does seem to suggest that it will be B's that will take the win. Still, they reckon, Zwift reckons by a minute over the A's, which I find surprising, to be honest. I reckon that gap's going to come down quite considerably, to be honest. But we'll have to see. And here we are, speak of the devil, back with the A's, because the broadcast tool hates me to see any other team.
Well, I'm currently following Elise still in with the... Who's she in with? The D's, I think. Yeah,
He's
they're
in with the
plowing
D's,
along
yeah.
nicely. So, right, 1 guinea in today's modern money is worth £1.05.
Right. So that's the skinny on the guinea.
That is £1 1 shilling. That's what it used to be.
Oh, better days.
Well, I don't remember those days, I'm afraid.
No, luckily I don't, but I'm sure my my mum would be nostalgic about that.
Oh,
But that's,
sure,
that's how we ended up with Brexit. So
down near me, they still buy ponies and horses in guineas down at the local auctions.
Do they? Surely that's illegal.
Is it? Why would it be illegal?
What?
Why would it be illegal?
Well, it's not legal currency.
Well, they then convert it, I suppose. But right, to me, it looks like the A's are catching the C's. Is this true?
What?
Yeah, no, they're catching the B's. Sorry.
I was going to say, yeah, it does already look like that catch is going to happen.
Oh yeah, they're closing. They're 1 minute 30 back. Yeah, A's are driving forwards, and there's 2 groups of B's as well. So it depends which little set they like to jump into.
Helicam, see if we can get
And
a
let's
look
jump
from
into Gallagher on mine. Have a look how he's getting on.
I mean, well, at the moment, it's an absolute free for all.
It seems that way. The B's have split quite heavily, so I think.
Oh, there we go.
Who's
That's
sweeping the B's today? Do we have a sweeper?
The B's have a sweeper, yeah.
All right. I wonder. Well, they seem to be quite split together. I'm currently jumped in with Marcel. I should probably live stream as well. But...
Yeah, Kyle's leading the B's today.
Okay. See, because I'm not with them, I can't see the little arrows for who's who.
Very poor show by the A's here. Power off the back. What's he doing?
Oh, he's sweeping, isn't he? Aaron's leading.
That's fair enough. Yes, true. That's why he's on the back. Right, you've saved him from a little bit of embarrassment there. But there's a big gap, so he's going to have to work. Wait for
Aaron's said wait for Kel. So
exactly.
Is he having trainer issues? Let's hope not. I'm sure Kel can get back on if he needs.
Yeah, it's not a huge gap, but it does mean the group ahead's going to have to wait up a little bit. And
he's changed his hair colour.
Has he?
Yeah.
Well, now this is news.
There he is. He was riding with a fairly similar, hairdo to Lionel's avatar. The nice white, silvery, gelled up look.
Yeah.
And he's
I tell you what, though, looking at the time gaps between the teams, with Swift Power's calculation at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be very close, to be honest, if everybody continues like this.
So Amy's cheering for Louisa and the D's. Amy's getting in there.
Good. Well, look, we're just watching this. Bit of a disaster from the A's, to be honest.
Well, I think Kel's trying to drag in those back guys. So maybe the pace is a little bit too hot from the front. They're keen to catch. They've been shown up the last few sessions, so they want to get going at it. Oh, Louisa's chatting to her dad.
Yeah, it's a family affair in the D's.
That's it. Telling her dad not to get dropped. Straight in there.
Fair enough. Well, if you're the ride leader, you've got to boss your dad around. If he's
always.
Yeah. This is fascinating though in the A's, just to see this struggle.
Yeah,
that is
there's
going
desperate
on.
times.
I mean, that is not a big climb either,
See
to be
Moritz
honest.
and Kerler there. Oh, he's calling them back. He's saying they're back on.
It looks like they are back. Right. Well, now they're going to have to really, they're going to have to be careful next time,
There's a
because
mix of bikes in amongst them, aren't there?
there are, yeah, there's a lot of canyons. Good.
Yeah,
Some of those Tron bikes,
whatever they are.
whatever they are,
Yeah.
and some other some bike brands I've never heard of.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
back to the D's. Here we
Back to
are.
the D's. Just to
Oh,
see where they are. They're
she's
still
calling.
doing.
Yeah, they're a nice group.
They're doing pretty good. Like
They're
in
well out the
previous,
front of the C's. How many laps are we going for?
should be 4 laps.
4 laps. So the D's are about to come in for their second lap. No, finishing
Yes.
their second lap.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about 31 kilometers, a little bit longer than last week.
Oh,
Yeah, just to make it a bit closer. I think last week we were around about 28 kilometers, so I've made it a bit longer to give the A's and the B's a bit more of a chance.
I think you should jump in with some of the B's. Marcel and Andreas.
Oh, we've
They're
got
out in the
Starian
main
off the
little front
skis.
group. They're they're a very solid bunch you've got pushing there.
Right, so I'll jump in with the A's. No,
because you can't do anything else. Why can't you do anything else? Come on.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to jump in with Kyle.
Honestly, you need to figure out your game here.
There we are. We're in with the B's until it just chucks me off, and wants to show somebody else. I mean, the camera at the moment is doing what the hell it likes, even though I've turned.
Likes bounce. Yeah, whenever you change fan viewing, it goes back into the rotation of camera views, I think.
Well, I've turned debounce lead cam on, so there shouldn't be any bouncing.
Amy's calling me out here, trying to tell me that I should be on my bike, that I need to be in with the A's. Ooh.
No, God no! I need the assistants today, helping me.
I'm not sure I'll be very good doing commentary whilst riding. We could try one day, but that'd be interesting.
No, let's not. Let's not. Roll it. Bounce to the helicopter there. So
Ricardo's in with the information. 30.7 kilometers. That's the one.
It's still bouncing the camera though for.
I don't know.
For whatever reason.
Cinematic. That's what we're looking at.
It
looks like it's having graphic issues as well for you, isn't it? Or it's just everywhere flooded at the moment?
No, there's no
grass.
The floor textures are missing in this build of Swift. So this is not your standard Swift build.
I've got the grass in mine.
Have you?
Yeah, I had to do an update not long ago as well.
No, this is not the latest version. This is a special build for streaming.
Okay. What is it?
Right. The textures for the floor are missing. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, floating statues you had then going. All right.
Yeah,
who are you in with? You're in with the D's, no?
No, I'm in with the B's.
Yeah, but...
So we can see that the A's are 2 minutes behind by the looks of things.
I don't think you are in with the B's.
Well, it says B's. I'm with Kyle currently.
Yeah, but he's with... If you look at the guys either above him, A's below him, and what's that? C's above him?
Well, I'll tell you what, just in that time we were talking, the A's are 2 minutes. Oh no, the time's jumping all over the place.
Oh, let me jump back on.
The C's apparently are not far behind. So
the A's have melted. Well, ridden through a fair few riders there. A couple guys they've caught.
Don't forget
Henrik
to drink.
is jumping in. I think he's trying to sit in with the A's, which is great effort for some of them if they can. Yeah, so that A group will get bigger and bigger. They just ride the train pushing on through. So they're a less than a minute behind now, 50 seconds. They're
Wow,
catching the
amazing.
bees. The bees are 30 seconds, 40 seconds behind the C's.
Yeah.
The C's are 2 minutes behind the D's.
All right. Yeah, I
So they've
mean,
still
it's
got a good 2 minute gap there.
yeah, the gap. I mean, the A's are going to have to work really hard. I mean,
What? Yeah, in total, they're still 6 minutes behind.
but as it currently stands, the calculation on Swift Power is that the C's, the B's, and the A's will be 50 seconds apart. And as we're coming up to, the D's are nearing halfway or just about on halfway.
See,
That 50-second gap's going to come down quite a lot. I think it's going to be very close to the end.
See, trying to read Swift Power, it reckons, the B's are going to come in at just over 50 minutes. A's at 50 minutes, 48 seconds. And then C's in at 51:35 and D's at 51:50. So, they're all going to be tight towards that end. Once
It's going
A's
to
get onto
be
the B's, I think that's going to start shifting and changing.
It's going to be incredibly close. If you're watching and you're wondering what's going on, then we are watching the Chase to the Underground chase race run by the coalition. Again, myself, I'm just testing out some of the broadcast tools. I think probably buggier than they were last week, to be honest. So,
involved.
Yes, no, I can't blame you.
Hey.
Can't blame you at all. But
Join the
anyway,
coalition.
we're just trying it out. If you are interested, if you're not currently in the coalition, you'd be interested in joining us. We are a Zwift or e-racing community of over 600 members, over 30 teams racing in the Zwift Racing League. And you can join via the link discord.gg/coalition. And with that, we'll try and jump back in with the bees.
That's it. All right, let me jump on, have a look. Let me look back. Cool, there's a lot of Trons in that B group. Don't know what I think of that.
Of Trons. It's not particularly big, is it?
So everyone looking at the map is now on the same side of the course.
Well, interesting there. I just spotted in the chat. Carl's asking everyone just to ease a little bit.
And Kel's saying almost there. So
they're down to 1 minute 30. But the time gap's jumping up and down. It's very difficult to tell.
I think, those times I was saying, I was probably lying to you slightly because...
Right, well, don't lie to me.
Oh, no. See, they think the A's are going to be caught out here. They think they're catching the B's, but no, they're catching the back. There's a small group that's dropped off the back of the B's, and I think they're going to think that is the B group. So,
right,
they still got some more work to do.
Well, here's the A's. Just catching Kiao. I think is he off the back again?
Yeah,
I mean, look at the power he's putting out.
Oh,
yeah, but
he's strong.
He swept himself out of the group. So, he's back on.
He just wants to work out, doesn't he?
Maybe. The A's look like they're going pretty steady here, to be honest. But there are some remains. There are giblets of another team. But they are riding past here. Those guys have been dropped. A bit dysfunctional here with the group pushing past these drop riders. They still need to stick together. Not many in the A's. How many do you make out there?
I think there was about
10?
10, yeah, not many at all.
Somebody off the front.
Oh, I may have passed on some inside information to Aaron there, but we won't tell anyone that,
Yeah.
Fine.
B ahead is a drop B, not front B.
I did not tell him that.
I mean, it should be obvious.
Oh, I know. Well, you don't know what... when they're seeing red, they just see riders,
That's true. Yeah, it's very easy to get excited. But, I mean, in a chase race, you should not be making any assumptions
Exactly.
until you've actually passed that group. You
There are
can't
no
be
couch potatoes
complacent.
out here today.
No, didn't you have a catchphrase involving potatoes you wanted to use?
What should we go for? We are at the kingdom of potatoes, and there are no sofa spuds.
Is that it?
Today is the time to mash potato.
Oh, I tell you what. Now you look at the gap between the A's; they are miles off, but the B's
They're
are
dropping
going to
it
catch
like
the
a hot
C's any
potato.
second here. So let's get on.
Oh, yeah, the bees aren't. They're catching a drop group again.
Is it?
Yeah, the main seeds are a minute and a half ahead still.
Oh wow! Right. Well, I got excited for nothing there.
I think. Let me just refresh.
Yes. No, you're right. You're right.
Refresh. See, you're doing the same as me now.
Apparently so. But if those C's can stick with the B's, then that's going to really help them to stay away.
I mean,
They're just catching these couple of extra C riders here. So they got Ariana, and I can't see who else they're catching. Right, if these C's can stick with the B's, then they'll be in good stead.
Yeah.
So if I zoom in,
people aren't pushing on more. You know, are people leaving it too late? Are they driving? What's going on?
Well, when I lead the C's, you know, when I led the C's, we did win.
Oh yeah.
Then we did. I always do a negative split. So I always tell people to go easy for the first.
It's always sensible.
Lap and a half, and then pick it up in the second. And that's worked quite well, obviously. So it's a shame there. Look, the
Jill's putting out good advice there, reminding her group to drink. You know, it's all about.
But
you know, nutrition's important during these efforts.
Well, that's very sensible. And who is this stream sponsored by? That was a perfect segue.
Do we have a nutrition sponsor?
No, but you can make one up.
I can hide my can of fizzy drink that I'm drinking.
Today we are sponsored by Citra
Potatoes
Hellers.
are us. Huh?
Citra Hellers.
Oh.
The cyclist beer.
The cyclist beer.
So apparently Kyle there in the chat did say he reckons the C's were only a minute away. But the proof will be in the pudding if that's true or not.
So
I think he might be right. The gap does seem to have come down, to be honest. The A's also seem to be getting closer. It might just be that the map is a bit squigglier and I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Ricardo's come out for the B's. So Marcelo van der Poel. The new name
I've just hopped in.
call,
I've hopped in with the C's because we haven't given them any attention so far, mainly because it's been so difficult to actually click on them.
I'm currently following Bennett. I think we got Nat, haven't we?
We're live with Nat, yeah.
There we are. One of our well, what we can say about her for the TTs, Christ, what her team, Nimbus, for yesterday's team time trial raised over $3,000 for World Bicycle Relief. Absolutely fantastic.
I wish I had some sound effects. Because I would have done.
You can make some. You're quite good at. I heard you're quite a good beatboxer. You know, do a bit of beatboxing.
I'm not I don't do any beatboxing. What are you on about?
Yeah, you can try. We can all beatbox, can't we?
Can we?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd rather.
We need an air horn noise.
That's what I was just doing.
Oh, was that what that was?
Yeah, that's exactly what that was.
Let me find some sound effects, and I'll play them into my mic.
Good. Yes, please do that. The C's are still looking like a pretty decent group, to be honest. So we do currently have the text coming from Louisa, who's the ride leader of the D's, trying to tell them to stay together. That is the biggest challenge that you are going to have. If you're leading one of these teams, to really convince
Control.
everybody to stick together. Yeah, not attack, wait up when you have to, is the number one challenge that you have if you are a leader. So meanwhile, Andy is looking for some sound effects. I can't wait to hear what sound effects he manages to find. But you look at the time gaps again; they are coming down quite a lot. Again, it's looking like it's going to be the A's. I'm not sure if they're actually. The A's are very close now on the estimation to finishing at the same time as the C's. What's that?
That's a vacuum cleaner.
Why do we want to hear a vacuum cleaner? That's a clock, I guess.
Yeah, we're counting down.
Right, great.
We can't keep doing that. It's a bit tedious, isn't it?
It's very tedious, yeah. What I can do is add some. I can add that to the stream.
Oh, Christmassy.
Very Christmassy, isn't it?
Cookies, milk and cookies. That's quite American, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, we don't want that.
What do we tend to do? Mince pies, carrots, and some brandy or whiskey.
Carrots, because we're so much poorer in Britain. We can only have carrots.
They're for the reindeer. What are you on about?
Just watch the Seas go up that climb. That was pretty tidy, to be honest, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're a nice group. They're definitely they're holding it well together. Slightly lengthening through. There's a nice sprint segment there.
According to that, it looks like C's are only 45 seconds off the back of the D's.
Ooh, closing.
Yeah, I don't know what those gaps are between. If that is the gap between C's and the A's, can that really be a gap of only 50 seconds between C and A?
I don't know. I don't really trust your leaderboard thing on the side.
No, but look, you could see off in the distance on the live stream.
So,
you could see the beacon. You can see the beacon over the hill.
The beacon over the hill. Oh, they're getting close on the map. They're all creeping in on each other.
I mean, it is 50 seconds.
And they're 22k in. This last 10k could get interesting. So, from what I can see, the C's are 40 seconds behind, or the 3 out the front of C's. That they're going to need to rein back in slightly because they are trying to push on. There's a slight gap there, but they're 40 to 50 seconds behind. The B's are Marcel van Delft, or as Ricardo likes to say, Marcel van der Poel. They are 1 minute. Oh no, it's updated. What's going on? It's all jumped all over the place again now. They are 45 seconds behind C.
Yeah, I we off the helicopter. Closer.
The A's are slowly picking through, guys. We've got a few A's that have dropped.
Really?
Apparently, one of the A's is normally a D. So,
Well, he was feeling very adventurous then, wasn't he?
Brave. He doesn't have a team on Zwift Power. So if you're out there, you know where to go.
You know where to go. Do you know that's a good segue because
he's a junior. He's a young junior.
All right. Well, here is that URL again, discord.gg/coalition. If you want to see,
join us.
Exactly. But I tell you,
who wouldn't want to be part of this?
This race is on like Borat's thong.
That's definitely better than the Donkey Kong one, isn't it?
I'm glad you think so.
I'm waiting for that at the next ZRL racing commentary.
It's on like a game of Mahjong.
Mahjong? Depends how you say it.
Mahjong.
Mahjong? A bit like Gilbert or Gilbert. If
Oh,
you're here for the
it's
Christmas
obviously.
quiz, pay attention to that question. Not that I've just told
Well,
you
if
what
you,
the answer is.
well, clearly I'm going to veto that one. We're not having that. Surely everybody
Ah.
knows it's Gilbert. Oh,
Well,
but
yeah,
look,
but
I
what
think
is Gilbert?
we're gonna stay with the C's here at the moment because they are
I think you're doing
so
well.
close.
They're hammering.
Uh,
30 seconds out. How delayed
very,
that
very
is, I've
close.
no idea. But
Um, unless I can. Well, look, I am going to jump back to just fan view of the A's quickly, just to see
so
where
who've
they're
got?
at.
See out the front of the D's, we've got Elisa and Nikki. They're pushing on hard, keeping the group together. They're our leader sweepers, aren't they? I know Nikki was a last-minute entry into this evening's chase race.
Yeah. Oh, who's that? Oh, Colden off the back.
So the C's are already soaking up some of the D's. Oh,
There's a
they
couple off the
already.
back, but here's the D group.
Well, Zwift Power Live is so confusing sometimes.
Very confusing. I'm not sure if let's go to follow cam. No, what do we want motor cam just to see? Oh my god, stay in one place. I'm not having any luck today with the cameras.
It's a bit messy, isn't it?
Yeah, it won't stop bouncing. Sadly.
I'm trying to select someone different out the front. Oh, let me go back home. Who's riding? Following.
Just try and see if I can well actually here's the D. I can't see the B's on the map. Behind I couldn't see the C's, sorry, behind the D's there on the map. Which I thought was interesting.
That confused me. I thought we had a Corey Williams then out with us in our group, but no, he's just happened to be on the same map. Don't matter. Right.
If I look over on Zwift Power again, you can see the gaps are all coming down. It's going to be very, very close. I mean, the prediction.
So the D's are all nicely together.
Yeah, they're looking very tidy. I mean, just so you know, the prediction on Zwift Power between C's and B's is currently 15 seconds. And then between the C's and the A's, there's only 6 seconds in the prediction. That just goes to show how close it is at the moment. So I'm going to jump to the A's because I wonder if they have caught the B's already.
See, I've jumped in with the D's, and they're apparently still 17 seconds ahead of the C's. So that Zwift Power Live was slightly lying when it was jumping, saying they'd already caught them from some of it. But
I mean, here's the A's.
Nice
who
little
we're back
tidy
in
group
with.
there.
So they've already got a few scragglers in with them at the moment.
Oh.
But if I look on the map, it's hard to see where the where they are. But I mean, looking at the groups, honestly, I don't think the A's are going to do it at this rate. But the gap between D's, C's, and B's is so small at this point.
Yeah, I think the A's are getting close in to catching, aren't they?
Maybe, but the gap between them and the B's is quite big. But honestly, the C's are definitely going to catch the D's, probably within the next minute or so, and then the B's are not far behind. So I think we're going to jump in with the we're going to have to jump in with the C's because they're going to make the catch.
I think that's the one to do.
We want to catch that happening, don't we?
Right, I'll jump in with the D's. So we get them all from all angles, shall we? Not that you can see my view.
Let's try and convince. Here we go. Oh, look, there you go. You can see them now, all on the screen. So the C's
corner out from each other.
They can smell blood right now.
Oh, they are.
There is blood all over this road, and the C's are like a pack of vampires hunting down a rampaging group of bleeding people. This is why you should prepare catchphrases.
We should.
Because that was rubbish. I apologise.
So the chips are down and the C's are Closing.
Well,
They're closing quickly.
you
Very
can't
quickly.
spell chips without C.
No. Who is the crispiest chip in the south?
That's you, isn't it?
Oh, well, I am in the south.
You are. You're in Crisp Church.
I am. I'm as starch-free as a chip can be.
Right, here we are. Look.
Oh, that's closing. It's closing. 6 seconds.
This
6
is
seconds.
exactly what we have been waiting for. This is why all the viewers, everybody who tuned in tonight, has been waiting for this very moment to happen.
These bite lengths are closing.
Catch. This is the catch. 5 seconds. It's going to be super interesting.
This is in the last 2 kilometers as well, am I
right? What kilometer are we currently at?
The D's on 28.6. How long's the race again?
31.2, I think.
Yeah, we're closing. It's getting tight.
Yes, it's very, very close.
They're pushing. They're pushing.
So this is definitely going to happen. How do I censor HUD? I want. Oh, why am I in with somebody who's on miles? Please, if you use.
Oh, the catch is happening. The catch is going to happen.
Please, if you use Zwift, put it in kilometers. Because we cannot do mile. Maybe you can.
Oh, there it's happening. Here comes the catch.
Here it is.
They're in the draft.
It is like watching. It's like watching a star implode on itself.
And the bees aren't much further behind. Look, the bees are in view. I think.
Oh my God! Yes, they are. This is going to be very messy.
And the A's are only 3 bends away.
I don't think the A's are going to do it.
Oh, it's going to be tight.
This is very chaotic. Ricardo reckons bees will catch soon afterwards. Well, we shall see. Or shall we be? It is all to be decided.
I'm giving a bit of input into the A's to sprint. They're going to have to get on it now, otherwise they're not going to get there.
No, I'm going to try. I'm going to use. This is where the C's are going to dominate over the D's. The D's are not going to be able to keep up on this climb. So this is the perfect chance for the C's to attack. But will they all work together, or are they going to think about going for glory already? Will the alliance suddenly fall apart?
I don't know. They're getting messy. Do you reckon they'll hold together? Oh, it's always difficult to know.
I tell you what, though, I think the A's are too far back. So I don't know. The A's are going to have to hammer it up this climb, to be honest.
Oh, they're not far. They're not far. They're all looping around each other.
Saying, sorry, D's, I'm spent. Well, I don't think you're alone.
Nat's telling him it's the last time up. They're pushing. Go on the map. They're all on top of each other around these nice little swirly bends.
But there we go. That's the bees who just caught them. So there you go, the bees.
The bees have gone through. The A's are pushing.
Bees. So there you go. Now that is how you organise a chase race, WTRL.
Yeah. I see the A's aren't far behind. This is going to be tight.
Oh yeah, they're just getting onto the climb now, aren't they? So let's just hop on and just see how they're doing on the A's. Oh, how close is this now? Look, you can see the beacon of the D's.
Oh, well, AB has gone out deciding they're doing their own race now at the front. See, as the peloton gets bigger at the front, they're catching. The A's are ploughing through.
This is going to be actually bloody close, isn't it? I mean, I don't know who's going to be doing it, but I mean...
Oh, no, all right, the A's are coming in.
The A's might end up doing it.
Oh, where's the finish line? I'm trying to find it.
So the sprint
riders gone out on their own. Oh, I don't even know what team's what anymore.
No, you won't do.
These bees, I think, will drive hard now. Some of them will have that short-term power to push on, and the A's might lose out.
Yeah, let's just jump to the front of the pack. Here's Kyle. Wait a minute. Here we are. We're going to jump in with Kyle. Right, here they are. This
Oh,
final sprint.
dodgy writing by me. Oh, there's some big numbers. I see orange on the screen.
There were numbers all over the place. We'll have to jump into Zwift to see who
Has
actually
that
got
B
it.
just finished? Have they just finished?
I think that
They're
was
all
the
super
finish, mate.
tucking.
So here we are.
Yeah. I think the bees might have just had that.
Well, he's cracking on. Granite's gone off on one.
What was
But
that
now
finish?
we've lost everyone. I don't know why he was sprinting
Right.
after the end of the race. That
Yeah, I
was
know.
quite
Well,
bizarre.
you know, if you're sprinting, you sprint through the finish. You don't want to stop beforehand now, do you?
No. So
results, they've not come up yet.
they are going to take a while to come up on
Will it show you it be overall, as in, yeah, it should show you it as a chase still, shouldn't it? So the
I've
last
asked for the
live
results to be generated.
the last live positions I've had, there were 2 A's out the front.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
No, I don't know.
It depends though. Like, was he a flyer?
See, this can't be right because they're in amongst with a couple of C's, A's. The B's are behind. Oh, I don't know. It's all messy now, isn't it?
It's very messy. So we're going to have to wait for the results to be generated. I've asked for the results to be updated sooner.
The ETA is the exact same for D's and A's, apparently.
All right.
But obviously they finished, so...
I think it seemed pretty clear to me that the B's were there for the finish. I mean, the B's definitely won.
So,
I mean, we saw it. I just don't know who from the B's actually won. In the end, you know, it is a team race, so it doesn't necessarily matter so much.
Hurry up, results. Come on. We're sat here. We're in suspense. Who do you think had it then? Go on. Who do you reckon?
I don't know who, but I know the Bees won it. So,
yeah.
Well, let's. We do actually have, following on straight on after this, we do have another event, Higher Power, by Canyon Esports. So,
is that on now or as we speak? Is it
starts in 6 minutes? So somebody was just asking who else is doing that.
we commentary for it.
No. I don't. I want everybody to go over and watch John B.
Yeah,
he'll be playing live. So
you're a hype man, aren't you?
Yeah, that's it. So listen, we're going to go over and just hop into the pen.
So Andreas says the B's won. He was a sweeper for B.
We saw that.
Yeah. Oh, all sorts were going on at the end.
Yeah, you lost it there, but that was close. I mean, it was only on that final little climb where everyone kind of got together. I did think the A's might get it. I mean, they were riding for the groups, but they just ran out of tarmac in the end.
They did. They just need that bit more.
I think if there'd been a bigger group of riders.
They were quite small, and yeah.
They were tiny people.
Tiny people.
Yeah, so very cool. We will try and publish the results when they have actually been updated. There is also a leaderboard, so for every week.
Currently, there's on the leaderboard, we have Simon Rigby from some other team, and then
Skylab
Moritz from Coalition, both joint first.
Mm-hmm.
On 34 points, but then Greg's on 40 points and third. Oh no, they're all winners for their category. I see.
Yeah. What are you looking at the leaderboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not updated yet. It's only at the moment taking in 2 events.
Yeah, I see that.
So some people have done more than 2 events. So that just needs to be updated to
Waiting for you
feature
to
all of
go.
the events. So unfortunately, yeah, Zwift Power these days doesn't update with doesn't update with the results as quickly as it did before Zwift took over.
Yeah.
But yeah, we obviously had a big bump. We had a big bump of people coming on board as well in the pandemic, and that obviously led to a bit of a slowdown.
It was a close finish. Just having a look on Aaron Hunt, the leader for the A group. It says he was 6th, but you click on it and don't get proper results. So preliminary, they weren't far off if they did start sneaking in there, but I'm not sure. Hmm.
We're also. Oh look, we're here. Also, I want to see if I can add another screen as well. Just when John B starts going live, I'm going to
Add
just
him into the stream.
I'm going to add him into this stream just for a little bit so people can see what's going on, what the concept is of the.
Are you the only one in the pen?
No, it's just not showing other people at the moment.
Oh, it does say there's 69.
It's a really busy Friday evening now, so it's quite difficult.
Yeah. I see a lot of people would be going in for the workout straight off the back of this chase race. I see a couple are.
And the same after the, our chase race is on at the same time as now this Legion crit race. So, and they've got like 1,000 odd people in theirs. So
they've got some big names in it. I think a lot of people are liking to get involved with that, aren't they?
Yeah, true. I mean, we have our own big names.
Oh, we do. But whilst we're there, I'm going to jump in. Look, they should have finished by now. See what their results are and see if we've got any coalition riders sat up in there. Because I know quite a few are going ahead.
Well, here we go. I've got the results. So Fred V from the coalition actually won. So Andy Ellis from Team Rhino, not heard of that team before. He came second, and then third was Paulie M from TBR Racing. Another, I guess I don't know if they're a bigger team, smaller team.
I've seen them around a bit. I recognise the name, whether I've raced against them in a few.
Yeah, Kiwi Matt was in 4th. He does have the team name slightly wrong on his Zwift Power, but
Canyon Coa.
It's all good, right?
A's were 20 seconds back.
18
seconds back.
They were quite a bit back. So,
and there's some C's in with the B's.
Yeah, I mean, there's a C rider, Jasmine, who finished at the exact same time.
Rapid.
Right, let's just see if I can just jump in with somebody else who's doing this event. For whatever reason, it's not showing me anybody else, which might be problematic.
Also, I think we still have plenty of riders out on course, so those that are still out there, keep working, keep driving.
Oh yeah, that's what just popped up on on this. Yeah.
They don't read the chat. Oh, we do read the chat. Hey, Aaron, we can hear you. Oh, he said so close and that finish hurt. Oh, I bet. Did he get a nice 4-figure sprints, I hope, after that? That's what we like. Red numbers all the way through. We know that's one of Aaron's goals. He did hit, I think, previous season. He likes to try and keep his numbers over, but he's been working threshold for a while.
Right, well, currently, the broadcast tool does not want to let me switch to this race.
Oh, is it 'cause you've got two different ones open?
No, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I can't.
Richie Appleton, sorry, he's just jumped in. That was a tough course. Did you get my best side? We sure
Yeah, of
did
course it
try.
is.
So any side's your best side.
So yeah, still some riders.
I'm glad this worked as well, Richie, because was it yourself we're having struggles with playing Warzone yesterday? I don't know. I lose track of everyone's proper names.
Here
Yeah,
we
Andreas.
go.
You're getting there. Have they just finished it? Because
Finished
Christian
what?
just said the workout just said thank you to everyone who joined.
No, the workout's not finished. It's only just started.
You sure?
Yes, look, I'm here. I'm on. It's on the live stream right now. So here's everybody.
I'm pretty sure
There
I
you
just
go.
saw Christian say thanks. Be sure to finish the workout. Oh, right, okay. I thought it just said
It said
thanks
no.
for
She would
coming.
have said, "Be sure to follow the workout all the way to the end, and then you get the kit." There you go. She just said it. So
It was the message before that I threw me.
all right. Well, I don't know then.
Oh, that is the right Richie. Yeah, he's the one who struggled. I'm glad your Swift works better. So good work.
Yeah, right. Now I'm going to make it very noisy for myself by getting John B. I mean, actually, I don't think anybody's going to be able to hear him though.
Hear him through your mic?
No, nobody's going to be able to hear him. But I'm going to let it load up.
Apparently, we're very confused. We're always confused.
I think
That's from Andreas.
anybody who tries to use this tool would be very confused.
I've never used it, to be honest.
Oh, here he is. Right.
All of those still listening, Christmas party next Thursday. Get your ugly sweaters on, your Christmas hats, and a beer or two, or your preferred beverage next to you. And what is it? 8 p.m. CET, Central European Time.
Right. Let me see if I can add. Does it let you do multiple screen sharings? It probably doesn't, you know. Purely just because I'm using the free version.
Andreas was doing well. He was listening whilst he was racing, and apparently it was our fault that he didn't do so well. He kept laughing.
Background music. Add endless background music to your stream and get instantly banned.
We're here to entertain.
Well, at least I get to listen to John B. Here, I'm going to put it in the chat.
Oh, hang on. I could probably bring it up and then you can hear him through my microphone.
You reckon?
Bear with. I'm just turning my tablet back on. I could do it from my phone now. I'd wait till my tablet. So Ricardo, obviously, a lot of them are doing the team time trial next Thursday, and they'll be cooling down whilst partying at the Christmas party. Dedication there. They got they're expecting another Platinum League invitation back, along with a Mouthin or Equinox, because they can't shake their ZRL team name because they're too good. We're trying. I think they're all racing. Some people might be racing during the Christmas party, but that's all right. Put your jumper on, get sweaty.
So John B just did a shout out to all the cyclists who are currently watching whilst
He's
doing
not
their
even a
workout.
cyclist, is he?
I'm a bit jealous to not be doing this workout, to be honest. It's a workout which is actually it's by Lenal, which he called Soviet Steps, which I rebranded as Russian Hard Step, which is a little bit like Russian Hard Bass.
Is this one of his new workouts? I saw he done a nice Instagram post earlier with some new workouts, maybe.
Maybe. So it's sort of a bit like a pyramid. Well, pyramid's often steady. You don't have the recovery. It reminds me, it's a little bit like there's one I think called the Saw, maybe, and another one called the the toolbox or something, which used to be in the Sufferfest. Similar concept to that. Look, the kit's turned blue in the lights.
Whoa. Neon.
Whoa. So at the moment, anyone, if you're watching, the riders are just going through the warm-up. So they're taking it easy at the moment. How are you getting on with that music, mate?
I've had to log into Discord again on my tablet. I'm hoping oh, go away. Is it in the live streams? Or do I have to go find it manually? No, it's not in the live streams. I thought he had his stuff come up. Right, let me go find him manually.
I've just got the tab up for John B there. When we're done, we'll see about raiding. Andreas says, thanks for broadcasting. The chase race was fun. Yeah, boy, it was fun. I like the fact that it was really close this week. So
really close. I think that's a good time you had there.
Yeah, I'm glad I changed the times there because it really could have been any team that won this week. So
oh yeah.
So there we go. I can't share the screen of the two things. So
what's his thing again? The Twitch for
it's John B Beta.
Got it right. There's a crab dancing on the screen.
Picking up the pace.
Yeah.
Can you hear that?
I can. Wow, it's incredible quality. You're gonna get sued.
I'll just keep talking over it really loudly.
Like a radio DJ.
That's it. Dancing dolphins and SpongeBob SquarePants. What more do you want?
To be honest, yeah, if you have not seen John B's live streams, definitely worth watching. He has the best live streams going. Ricardo's put a link in the...
Did you hear that, guys? There's no hills on Crab Island.
There's no hills on Crab Island. It's true. I don't know if you've been to Crab Island, but there aren't any hills. It's completely flat.
All right.
Very preferable to those who don't like climbing. So here you go. The guys are in here at the moment. What I am going to do is, everybody who is watching on Twitch, I'm going to raid us over to John B. Hopefully.
Oh no, I've just come off
I
it.
can get it to work. So if it actually works.
Tonight I'm trying to do a bit of a hybrid, some kind of high energy liquid for you guys.
Oh, there's a naked Boris running past the screen then.
Swift, guys.
Do you think that actually works?
Sweet. How's Meister? Thanks for this up.
I don't know if it worked.
No idea. Don't even know how this raid thing works, to be fair.
Oh yeah, I've done the raid. There's only 2 people watching on Twitch, so the other 7 must be on YouTube. So
no, I'm watching on Twitch, but not with my account, annoyingly.
maybe it's just me and you.
Maybe
we're gonna get raided over.
Let me. I need to download the app. I don't have it. Oh.
All right, the raid is now gone. Everybody who was on Twitch will now be on John B. So we're going to end the stream there. Thanks a lot, Andy, for being with me on the live stream. Super fun. We're going to leave everybody with the higher power event. We'll be back again next week. We'll be back again next week with Chase to the Underground at 8 p.m. CET and Higher Power Workout at 9 p.m. CET every Friday. Thanks a lot for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Good night.
Cheerio. Ta-ra.
Ta-ra.